Hello, Leo. This is your reading. 10 of Pentacles. Wow. Beautiful. I feel like you're feeling really good. You're feeling really good, or you're going to be feeling really good, surprisingly, very soon. It's like a sudden shift in how you see everything. Like there was a little slump where you saw everything as like, whoa, this is not working out. This is not working out. This is not going to work out. Oh my gosh. You know, uh, you went through a little like slump of doing that, but now you're coming out of the slump here and you're going up all the way to the 10 of Pentacles here. You have the King of Wands. Someone here has intentions. They have intentions of sweeping you off your feet, but I almost feel like it's two different people, and one of them doesn't have the best intentions. You know, this King of Wands, I'm getting an energy of not having the best intentions here. You have the Nine of Cups. Wow. They really want, there's someone that wants a particular thing from you that they have always gotten from you. And yes, it did bring them joy and you joy as well, but it's not, it's the Nine of Cups. So yeah, it's pretty great, but it's not the 10 of Pentacles. The 10 of Pentacles is everything. It is the card in the deck that everybody wants their energy to be here. And other people want to attract to you because their energy is over here. Okay, but not everything. And I feel like you're weeding out who those people are. Spirit is making it known who those people are to you. And yeah, it's like you're trying to weed out what is your intuition telling you and what is from maybe your childhood with the Six of Cups. Like, what are you just worried about because it was things that, you witnessed in your childhood as being a problem? Or, maybe you were blinded by, am I being blinded by the romance of it all? Or, just giving them the benefit of the doubt too much, because that is something that I feel like Leos will really do, especially in love. Once you have your eyes set on a person, it's very focused and they can do no wrong. You just don't see it. But Spirit is revealing some things to you. So you're trying to weed out, what is my intuition telling me, or what is it a fear that I just have developed that I am letting go of? That's going to be all very, very clear to you. Look at this Queen of Wands. You're standing in your power here. Okay. You also have the King of Wands and the Queen of Wands. Wow. So someone is going to come through that sees who you really are. But it's after you get through. It's kind of like a backtracking, because you went from the Nine of Cups here to the Eight of Cups. So you thought this one person, King of Wands, could have maybe been it, but I don't feel like that lasted very long. And now you're walking away from that because you're kind of picking up on, okay, maybe this is just me making a romance out of something that was not really there. And I want this 10 of Pentacles. It's like you're not really stopping at anything less, but I'm not even seeing you feeling hurt by this in any way. You have the Page of Wands and the Three of Cups. Yeah, it's like you're going into celebration mode here. With the Ace of Swords, yeah, you're going into celebration mode because of some sort of a communication that's coming in, um, that makes you feel really free. So I feel like it has to do with work. You have the Knight of Wands and the Five of Wands and the Devil card here. So it feels like something that you rushed into to try to, you thought it was going to happen quicker than it did. Maybe it looked like things were coming along in something that you were trying to develop, like a business or something like that, or, just a dream passion that, your main thing that you're like outside of love, I would say. Because love is something that, you know, I feel like you are wanting to attract or build or grow if you're already in a connection. But it's almost like you have this energy now, or you're stepping into it of, that's going to happen. That's inevitable. Like, yeah, well, I don't really need to do anything for that to happen. I can just, like, be my beautiful self and it will happen, which is a great, great energy to be in because you're putting all your energy into yourself now. And you got a little caught up with putting it into other people. So there was something that you thought it was going to work, and it was going to work a lot sooner, and everything, it was like your intuition was telling you to do it. Everything was lining up, but it just never really worked out. And you became very focused on trying to find something that would work, that would develop this, that would, it could even be with the Capricorn here with this Devil card. You also have a lot of wands here, so that's fire signs, okay? Another Leo, Aries, or Sag. But it's something that it's been a lot. You've done this, you tried to do this, then you're doing this, and you tried it at all different angles, and it never really came together. But look at that, Ace of Pentacles. It's because now it is meant to come together. There's a change that happened. If you look at when you started the journey, whatever journey this is for you, okay? For a business, for something you like to create, for something you're trying to learn and master, something like that, right? If you look at back way when you started, who you were, the person that you were, the kind of people that were in your life, right? And you look to now, it's got to be a huge transformation. It's got to be a huge change. People out that needed to get out. Just you growing so much in your own spirituality during that time, right? And you learning to guard your heart is what I'm hearing, in the appropriate way. Because it feels like for a lot of you, you started off giving your heart way too much to a lot of different situations that didn't give anything back. But now you're not doing that anymore. It's almost like, even I wouldn't be surprised if it was family or people that you were friends with for a very, very long time. So you didn't walk away. It's like, well, this is my family, or this is one of my best friends, or I've known them my entire life, or they remind me of me when I was younger. And I wish I had someone that helped me and I didn't. And so now I want to help this person. But you were giving all of your energy away to these people, and you never got the reciprocity from it. And so now you learn to say no. No, I don't want to come do this for you. It could even be as simple as spending your time, You would always be the one that shows up to everything that this person, every life event. And it's like, very draining because it's a lot, and it's a lot of people, and you're stopping doing that now. So there's a leveling that's happening, there's a balancing that's happening, and now you're starting to get blessed. With this Devil card here, I'm getting an energy of you learned how to manifest for yourself in the 3D without feeling guilt or greed. like guilty or like you're being greedy for wanting that or doing that. There's something about that. It's like they're giving me an energy of somebody who goes shopping for themselves and they buy something and then they feel really guilty about it afterwards. But you've balanced that out. Because it's like, you're like, no, I work really hard. I am worthy of these things. I can be or do or have anything. And I am worthy. And why is it wrong for me to want to do something for myself? That's a thing that I should be enjoying. And I feel like you recognized it for a while, but recognizing it and then changing it, it can take some time. And that's what you did. And because you did that, so now you're acting in a way where the universe can bless you. You're allowing a blessing. You have the Two of Wands and you have the Ace of Cups. You're going to get everything it is that you are wanting here. The energy I'm really getting off of this Two of Wands can mean a lot of different things, but basically here, this person has conquered the world, and they are very, very established. They've done it all. And they're looking out on their balcony like, now what? So you're reaching a point. You're going from working, trying to make this work. This is a card of a long journey. And this is a card of, it's a card of learning also, because they're using these wood sticks. They're not using swords to fight with. So, a stick hurts, but it's not like a sword. You can come back from that, So you were doing all of this learning and everything. And then finally you have this news coming in that you can celebrate here. Okay. And then you're going to live some time with these blessings that have come in. And eventually there will be a point where you're like, okay, now what? And that's the beauty of life. That's the beauty of life, is that there's never going to be a point where you're done. You're always going, this universe is ever expanding. It's always growing. That's the nature of it. The only thing true on this whole planet is change. Look at nature, how much it changes, how much it grows. It's us as people, we're one with this planet. Just as the planet is constantly changing, so are we, and so are our lives. So that's what you're moving towards here. And it's interesting because it's in between two blessings. So it's like you have a blessing coming in, and then you have this moment of, okay, now what? Well, obviously you figure out now what, and you manifest the next blessing a lot quicker because there's no stage in between. It's literally a now what? Oh, I know now what? And then here it comes. So you're going to notice growth in your manifestations. And look at how we have 3 aces here. Didn't I just say in a reading like not that long ago, 3 blessings. Blessings times 3. You're getting 3. So, you have a sword here, you have a cup here, and you have a pentacle. So you have some kind of a communication. You have love, and you have this blessing that can definitely, signify a financial blessing, but it's definitely something that sticks around and that you can build upon, okay, in the way that you're wanting to build upon it. So this is wonderful community. Let's see about this communication. How are you getting this communication? When are you getting this communication? Let's see about this. Okay, you have the 5 of Pentacles. So it could be an opportunity that you think was done. I think that came out before too. An opportunity that you think was done and over with, but it's not. It's not. And you forgot about it also. You see these 2 people, they're looking not towards the church that's behind them. They're walking away. They don't see it, and it's right there. But it's almost like I'm getting somebody comes out of the church and says, hey, you, come on in. And you're like, what? Last week you told me I'm not welcome in this church. They're like, well, we changed the rules and now you're welcome. Come on in. We have warm food for you and a place to sleep. So it's like something's happening with a change of rules. That's good news, or it's like something that you submitted a long time ago, something that you applied to a long time ago, some idea that you had a really long time ago that maybe you reached out to talk to somebody about to try to find a way to do it. Something you were trying to manifest that has been back and forth and back and forth. Okay, with this Two of Pentacles and the Magician card here. That's what it is. That's what that communication is coming from. You can expect it's something that's coming up again. An old project, an old idea, an old person that you reached out to work with. There's a way. It's finding a way. Okay, I know it's the Seven of Swords. Don't freak out. It's like I read intuitively. And the Seven of Swords, he's supposed to go to war with this enemy camp. And instead of going to war, he decides to go and steal all of their swords. So when they wake up in the morning, they prepare themselves to come to war and to kill him and all of his people that he, in his village. There are no swords to do it with. So they can't do it. So there is a way to win a fight without even getting involved in a fight. And it's like, yeah, maybe they're stealing. He's stealing. But at the same time, he's saving how many people from dying, So there is a change in a law. There's a change in a rule. There's a change in circumstances. Maybe you wanted to work with someone and they couldn't do it. And then now they're able to. But something is working out. Something is coming together. Something that you had planned, it didn't work out. And now you're going to be able to start setting plans in motion again. Okay, this is also the 1111 card. So it's a card of just good fortune and celebration all around. And then it feels like your energy is going to be all on this, right? All on this. You're going to be thinking about anything else. And then what happens with that? Of course, that's when the offer of love comes in with this Knight of Pentacles here. That's when it happens. And then you have this Six of Wands here. So this is being victorious after a battle. So here, you got out of a battle by some kind of a change, right? Not doing things in a typical way, in a different way, using your own intellect, using your own, that takes a lot of heart to say, I don't want to fight. There has to be another way. And then to have the courage to go do that, so there's something about that. And then look, coming out victorious. So you're all focused on that, right? And that's when this mystery comes to you. This moon comes to this Queen of Pentacles. Okay, so the Knight of Pentacles is coming and he's giving his pentacle to the Queen of Pentacles. So there's something here that you have been wanting for quite some time. And it looks like now it is coming in, right? You have the Moon card here. Could be a Cancer or a Pisces. Cancer, Pisces, we have Capricorn. It doesn't have to be though, for sure. Wow, I knew Taurus was going to come out. You have the Hierophant. This is the commitment. There's some kind of a mystery. There's a person that has you a little bit mystified. Or you're like, I don't really know where I stand with this person, but that's kind of what I'm leaning towards as far as wanting. Or maybe you don't know where you stand as far as manifesting a new love or something like that. But that mystery is going to be revealed to you. It's going to be revealed to you because it's going to come in. So, like, wow. Okay, let's see more about this person if you know this person. Or a way for you to know. Okay, pleasure seekers and the servant. Okay, this is my Gypsy Oracle cards here. So this could be someone that you meet out with pleasure seekers. Could already be a friend in your circle that you know of them out. Maybe you've exchanged glances with them, you've seen them a couple of times, but they're in the neighborhood and they let you see them out with friends, or you see them out with your friends. Servant card here, so they could also be someone that it's like they have some sort of way about them that they're very caring, and you see that. They could be taking care of one of their friends when they're out because maybe they drink too much or something like that, or maybe they help you take care of one of your friends if that happens to you. But it's definitely, there's something about this person that you can tell they have a very protective, kind energy. And if you know them a little bit, you might already know that about them. So that's just another clue Spirit is telling you, like, yeah, it's that person. That one that would do anything for anyone. Give the shirt off their back to someone else. Yeah, that's who we're talking about. Okay. Wow. Lover card. They're going to tell you something. They have something to tell you. They want to express their feelings to you. They want a commitment with you, and they want to tell this to you. Wow. Okay, anything else Leo should watch out for? Any advice for Leo? Okay, you got full consistency and milady. Okay. Let you look at these cards here. It's like, make sure that you're getting enough rest, okay? And that you're feeling your best. And it's like, don't try to go somewhere to meet someone if you're not feeling well. It's like there's a note too. There's something to be said about, well, you're not going to meet the love of your life on your couch. You're going to have to go out there. You're going to have to put yourself out there in some kind of a way. But look at how she's standing here so strong. And look at how, she's done up very nice. She's standing her ground here. So it's also saying, like, don't settle, but also don't go out when you're not feeling well just because it's like, oh, well, this could be a really good opportunity to meet someone. I don't want to miss it. You know what I mean? Don't spread yourself too thin. Go get out there and do stuff when you're feeling your best. And you'll know when that is. You know what I mean? If you are needing to rest for a time, or, if you're just not feeling that excited about something, you don't have to do it. There's nothing that's going to pass you by. It's not like, oh, man, I really hate this one, restaurant, but all my friends want to go there. So I guess I should go because maybe I could meet someone or something like that. But you end up hating it the whole time. And, it's like, don't do it then. Don't do it then. Because even if you were going to meet someone that night, if you don't go, that doesn't mean that you're not going to meet that person. The universe is miraculous, okay? Look at all of the stars and all of the planets and everything going on. We don't even know how many planets there are out there. We don't even have a number to describe how many that there are. And look at our planet is just spinning and perfect and just at the perfect distance away from the sun so that, we don't freeze to death, and not too close to the sun to where we're not all burning alive, the miracles that happen just to keep this planet going. This universe is so, so, so powerful. And your guides want you to know that you're not going to miss anything. And if you would have went, if you go and you're trying to force it, you wouldn't even run into that person even if they were there, because that's not the way the universe works. When you're going to meet somebody who's your person, right? you're going to be at your best, right? Because that's what you're attracting in. You're attracting somebody else at their best. Okay, we have this faux card here. So with this card, I'm kind of getting that you might run into a big enemy. I don't know. I'm not feeling like Leos have all of these enemies or anything like that, but I definitely feel like there are people that are jealous of Leo's shine, the way that you just shine, the way that you just naturally, you're not trying to do it. And some people can attempt to knock you down because of their own jealousy. And I feel like that happened with a person, and I feel like you're going to run into them. And it's like, oh, why is this person here? Or it could be an ex also. It could just be somebody that you're like, I don't want to see them. You know, wish them the best. Go out there, live your life. Far away from me, please. And I'll be fine. But I think you're going to run into somebody that, you know, you particularly don't really want to see. And that is a sign that soon you're going to be meeting someone, or some sort of a mystery is going to come clear. And news of somebody coming in and wanting to tell you how they really do feel about you and what they are really wanting with you, which is a more of a commitment than whatever you have now. So starting to talk if you're not talking, or going out on a date if you're just talking, or being, you know, in a relationship, or moving in together, or, you know, marriage, or some sort of a step up is coming in. Let's see if there's anything else. Yeah, you know, it's like, okay, you got the enemy card that came out with hope and falseness. Nobody can touch you right now at this time. You're protected at this time. And I kind of feel like you already know this. You're already in this energy, but Spirit just wants to reiterate to you or confirm to you, like, yeah, you got the right idea. Anyone that's trying to attack you in any kind of way, you're just kind of not being triggered. You're not going to allow them to trigger you. You're not going to stoop to their level. You're not going to talk crap about them to all these other people. You're just going to kind of give them enough rope to hang themselves with. And no matter what they try or hope, this enemy hopes to do to you, all everyone can just see is how false they are. And they're just digging themselves deeper and deeper and deeper and deeper. So it's kind of like, keep with that strategy, because you might not, I feel like you have seen that, but it's still kind of happening, and you're going to wonder, uh-oh, is this going the other way? It's not. It's not, and you will know that. Mysteries are going to be revealed. Things are going to be brought to light to you here. So just sit back and stay, in your light over here. This 10 of Pentacles, everything's falling into place. Okay. Thank you so much, Leo.